We are soldiers in the army. Have to fight, although we have to die. We have to hold up the blood-stained banner. We have to hold it up until we die. Soldiers. That works. We are soldiers. Hey y'all, listen, we got another problem going on here. And I want to talk about this because at the time of this recording, it is Wednesday. It's about 4:30 in the p.m. And Donald Trump and his cohorts has decided to send out some folks. Good to see you, Raymond Perry. Happy birthday, belated to you. I sent it in the inbox yesterday, so it wasn't belated for me. All right. And I want to know what love is. I want to know from y'all what you think about the troops coming to our cities. Now, I said troops for a reason, okay? I'm going to talk about this and upset you again because that's what uh-oh. Hello, everybody. Sirwalterj Jones Show. I'm here. It is the evening. Nope. It is the midday connection. Say it, Lonnie. Say it. Baby. How y'all is? Come on in. Water's been shaky lately. It's been shaky. Been on shaky ground. Daniel McCullen, blessings to you. Leander Garman. Haven't seen you in a while. So good to see you. My dearest friend. Kemp. Hey, what's going on in Kemp Town? Hey, listen, the troops are marching. And y'all like, it ain't troops, it's agents. Hey, you say potato, I say potato. You say tomato, I say tomato. Potato, tomato. Let's call the troops off. Yeah, you see, Illinois, yesterday I was saying military troops was coming. I wasn't talking about agents because he was threatening troops for 4 years. I'm talking about military folks coming here. All right. So people on YouTube and other places trying to correct me. Stop saying troops. It's agent because I know how the military work. Stop dishonoring us. Shut up. Okay. So this time, there's been talks about federal agents coming to America. Your town, that is. Good afternoon to you, young. Yeah. Jackie, you back? You came back, Jack Coleman? Yeah. They coming. They coming. Hide your wife. Hide your kids. Hide your daughter. They coming. All right. So I'm looking at this whole press release thingy. Okay. Hear what it say. You want to hear what it say, boys and girls? It said President Trump announced Wednesday he will be sending a surge of federal agents to Chicago as part of a plan to combat violent crime. A surge. Frankly, he says, we have no choice. He says, during a speech from the White House Wednesday, announced that the Department of Justice will send hundreds of agents from who? The DEA, the ATF, the U.S. Marshal Service, Department of Homeland Security, and the FBI. It take all them folks to the city to help drive down violent crime. It's going to be bigly. Okay, that's what he said. He said the move is part of the so-called Operation Legend. Operation Legend. All right, which was launched in Kansas City, Missouri earlier this year. And Trump said agents will also be deployed to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Melania. Okay, good to see you, George Jackson. All right, he says, perhaps no citizen have suffered more from the menace of violent crime than the wonderful people of Chicago. I love Chicago. I love eating there. Trump Tower is there. Yeah, what he said. The announcement wasn't unexpected, as Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot confirmed Tuesday that federal agents were being sent to the city. So far, she said the city doesn't see a Portland-style deployment coming as of now. The Trump administration will not be deploying unarmed agents to Chicago streets. All right? Y'all understand what I'm saying? They're not coming to the Chicago streets. Unarmed. Unnamed, sorry, not unarmed. Unnamed. Okay? Not to the streets. All right? So, he said, it's too soon to be able to say if this is a value add or not. Okay, she said following Trump's announcement Wednesday. All right, now, Trump's remarks come less than 24 hours after Chicago saw a mass shooting at the funeral that left 15 people wounded. Hours later, a 3-year-old girl was shot in the head while riding her family's car in the car. South Shore neighborhood. All right, I'm gonna show y'all where all this is. Sheriff said, "Where they going then?" Yeah, these are agents. Agents are not troops. There's a difference. You don't dispatch agents in the community and police. No, agencies don't do the footwork, the soldier work. You see, there's the generals. The generals don't do the footwork. You know, there's the people who are upper echelon. They call out the foot soldiers, the folks that put boots on the ground. Y'all understand? So, Sherry, where they going? Y'all know what this is? Can y'all tell me what this is? Because I know what it is. Michelle Carter, good to see you. I've been watching that mess come. You should be seeing your book, Shun, Carter. Hey, Angela Corbin, good to see you. All right. I know what this is. You're sending agencies, all these agencies, they're not going to be deployed in the streets of our towns. No. So why are they coming? Can y'all tell me why? Mississippi burning. Regina, you in my notes. I'm going to need you to stop peeking in my notes. Regina, I'm going to need you to stop peeking in my notes. This is Mississippi burning at its best. At its best. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I don't think y'all understand what's going on here. Notice DEA, ATF. Now the ATF, them some bad mumbo jumbos right there. All right, they got it on the back of the jackets. Okay, the Marshal Service, Department of Homeland Security, and the FBI. Now, these agents, they do pack. I need you to know that. Okay? But will they be packing when they come here? Huh? Can y'all tell me what it is? Can y'all tell me what exactly it is? I was wondering. Yeah, Lawrence. Now, let me show you people who don't live here in Chicago a map. Okay, let me show you a map of the great city of Chi-Town to show you what the agents are up against. Okay, all right, here's the map of Chicago. All right, this map here is a map of this is about 2.9 million people. All right, let me move my 2.9 million people, and this if you can see my mouse, I don't know if you can see my mouse, I hope you can see it. This upper part here, the northern part, is white folks. The upper part, white folks. Now we sprinkle in there here and there, but white folks. Then there's a dividing line that goes where black folks are. Okay. Down here, the southern part of Illinois, Chicago. Down here, black folks, black towns. All right. Over here, Hispanics. Over here, sprinkle in with black folks. Okay, y'all understand what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So this is very important to understand. Now, What are some of the hardcore cities that they're looking at? Lawndale, Westtown, East Garfield, West Garfield, South Austin, North Austin, West Humble Park. Okay, these areas right here. All right, and then you got to go down a little further, and you got to go to, let's say, I'm talking about hardcore, Inglewood, Marquette Park. Okay, anything that's Inglewood going east is hardcore. Inglewood, Hamilton, Park Manor, Grand Crossing, very dangerous. All right, all the way to South Shore, hardcore crime. All right, when you go down further, Gresham is where the shooting happened in Auburn, Gresham area yesterday. Okay, Chatham. All right, used to be upscale, where you had to make some money to live in Chatham. Very clean, what have you, but not no more. Not no more. Okay, South. I said South Shore. Go further down. Beverly's pretty cool. All right, a lot of racism going on over there, but Roseland is where I live, right here. Okay, hardcore crime. West Pullman, Morgan Park. Okay. That's where they need to be deployed. If the troops are really coming, that's where they gonna go. If troops were coming, you understand what I'm saying? But these are agents. They're coming. Hey, they're coming. They're coming. They're coming for you, Barbara. They're coming. I know they KKK coming to get it. Hey, Beverly. All right. Yeah. That's where I live, up that way. Yeah. Yeah. That's gonna be a disaster, Brown Park. Come on. All right. So that's what Chicago is up against. That now y'all know I'm always coming up with crazy stuff. Okay. Let me tell y'all something. We lost the Vietnam War. Did y'all know that? Y'all heard about the Vietnam War? Y'all heard about them, right? We lost. Can y'all tell me why we lost the Vietnam War? And they fought it for many years. Can y'all tell me why we lost it? How we lose the Vietnam War? I'm looking at y'all on my phone. Can y'all tell me? How can such a superpower lose a war of just a few Asians? Okay? How could such a mighty force like the United States of America lose a little bitty war? They sent the troops home and no ticker tape parade. None. They were not celebrated like they were during World War I and II. What happened? How could we lose? Well, here's how. It's like how the police are trained. The police, Lonnie got it. The police are trained to shoot, to kill. They put a target up there with a man, a face, a woman, whatever, just a face, a body that is, okay, a picture, and they get to shooting, target range. They're not trained up here, though, to de-escalate. Come on. Yes. They didn't understand the country's geographics or its people's resolve. It was straight guerrilla. You're going to try to go into a man's house while he's in there and overtake the man. The Bible says something about binding the strong man. I don't think y'all understand that. So you're going to send outsiders to Vietnam, Chicago. They call it Chirac. And think that because the local affiliates here couldn't do anything, you from the outside can. You think that this is going to be easy? those areas are hardcore and dangerous. If they are coming to Chicago, they better have some. Come on, they don't realize what they're up against. They have no idea. I'm trying to tell y'all. Please take a seat in Emma Mitt's area, just not on her block. Yeah, I don't think y'all get it. We lost Vietnam because we thought that we were the most powerful in military in the world, and we lost because you ain't know them people over there. Israel is this big, this here big. Israel. Jerusalem is about that small. It's on the hill. It's a city on the hill. Okay? And every time a powerful nation go up against Israel, they lose. They lose. Why? Because Israel is probably the third or fourth most powerful military force in the world, even though they this big. I wonder how and who has got Israel in its hands. The actual terrain itself was suicide. Terrain. Yes, terrain itself. You can't, I mean, it's like this. I live in South Dakota near the Badlands, and it's like this. You can't walk on that stuff without your feet hurting after 5 minutes. Sending federal police will make a bad situation worse. The last thing the streets of Chicago needs is, I'm trying to tell you, someone about to get a rude awakening. Yeah, they gonna walk over, but they gonna be limping back. Because them gangs, they ain't scared of nobody. Do you understand what I'm saying? They will shoot you at 12 noon and go and have a burger. You understand what I'm saying? Can't come in my house and defeat me because I know where every potential weapon is. I'm trying to tell you. Matter of fact, let me show y'all a picture of the gangs of Chicago. Okay? Look at this. These are the gangs of Chicago. There's 117,000 members. 55 major gangs. That means there are other gangs out there that are minor, but there's 55 major. When I was coming up, there was only about 5. But now there's 55 of them suckers, 747 factions of them, and 2,500 subsets. Them gangs are ready for war. They got military weaponry. How did they get it? Well, it's easy. First of all, these agents that I just told you planted weapons of mass destruction in the neighborhoods anyway. All right. Or some of these guys just went over to Indiana, went over to some other place, or some of these people just came to Chicago and sold the weapons to the gangs or whoever, right? So they got military force weapons, all right? So you sending the military here, these agents here, they gonna meet, all right, they brothers and sisters in warfare. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or the militia, they gonna meet the militia. So the government pretty much gave our gangs this stuff. It's like 911. Who you think ran those airplanes into the World Trade Center? Who trained those pilots to run into those buildings, or who trained those pilots to fly those airplanes? We did. We trained them. Remember Ronald Reagan and Oliver North and selling arms to who were they selling arms to? Who were they selling arms to? Okay, this whole thing, we were over there trying to fight Afghanistan and Iraq and Iran and Hussein and the other guy. We're pretty much fighting them against the weapons that we gave them. We sold it to them and gave them the weaponry, and then we went over there to fight them by they were using our weaponry as we were trying. And look how many years it took us to even get that one man. The Contras. Yes, Regina. Yes. Yeah, I mean, come on, y'all. Ain't nobody thinking about this. And those folk was ranging like monkeys in the trees, hanging, no racial pun. The ambushes, the landmines, the suicide, the kamikazes, the Japanese. How you think it was easy for them to bomb Pearl Harbor? They were ready to die. They were ready to die. So Hip says, we created ISIS. We did that. We created our enemies. The enemy is in me. You understand? So America is fighting their cousins. The same way I felt about sending our troops to Vietnam, Iraq, and the what's that? Oh, Ghana without the proper skills. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all, this right here is guerrilla warfare. Somebody gonna lose and running out of town saying, you know what? We thought we had this under control. Again, look at this. 2,500 subsets. 117,000 members. What you gonna do with all them members that are dispatched all over the city in their little holes and walls and cracks and crevices and basements and tunnels and bunkers? Huh? How you gonna find them out? How you gonna dish them out? Because you may have troops or agents in this area right here, and y'all can't stay there all day. Once y'all move to the next block, guess what? Pow, 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 pow. It's just that easy. At the funeral yesterday, they had policemen there because it's norm to have policemen at a gang member's funeral. They were there, and the car boldly pulled up and shot 14, 15 people. The police car was sitting right there. You think these gangs are scared? Matter of fact, it's an honor for a gang member to get shot. And it's a double honor for him to go to jail. It's an honor for them. You think they scared of the FBI and the CIA and the ABCs and Homeland Securities? Oh, man. Trump, thank you for the help and the assistance. I really appreciate it. But let me tell you, brother, let me tell you something. You don't know Chicago. We're bigly. Okay? I'm trying to tell you, you about to get a rude awakening. What this is, though, is Republic against Democrat. That's what it is. Because Democratic cities can be, I can honestly say, the worst. When they're ran by Democrats, mayors and governors and representatives and what have you, oh yeah, it can be really bad. So this is a Republican response to a Democratic problem. That's what this is. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? That's what this is. This is a Republican response to a Democratic problem. We are going to solve this Democratic melee. So it says, send them to Kansas. We already did that. Send them to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and send them to Chicago. They're going to be our stool pigeons for now. And when this works, then we'll deploy them to the other cities that are more dangerous than Chicago. See, Chicago is on the news. It ain't the most dangerous. We're not on the list of the most dangerous cities. We're on the list for the 20th safest cities, but we're not on the most dangerous city list. But because the hype is up there, send the troops to Chicago because that's a Democratic problem. Trying to tell y'all. So I want y'all to tell Trump thank you for having a heart. But we know where his heart is. Trying to tell y'all better listen to Uncle Sir. Y'all better listen to me. All right, let's listen with Carnell. I'm gonna let Carnell say something. Amber, I'm gonna let him say something. In Vietnam, there was the whole the names. All right, North Korea and China and all the other countries around Vietnam was sending reinforcement soldiers to fight. In addition to the what? Let me put that back up there. Not understanding what? Yes. It's like the people in Chicago want to keep killing your. Did y'all see that? That was from Carnell Davis. He and I never get along. We never agree. Yeah. Terry. That's it. That's it, Terry. All about the election. This is a political ploy. Why didn't you send them out in the almost 4 years you were in office? Why now? You was going to send them before the 15 got shot yesterday. You always wanted to do this, but now is a great time to do it, especially right now, because I got to fix a Democratic problem. I need to embarrass the Democratic political machine. I need to embarrass them. And if anybody can fix it, Trump says, I can. He says, I am the chosen one, as he looked in the sky. So what is this? Acts chapter 19 and 11 reads as thus. God gave Paul the power to perform unusual miracles. When handkerchiefs or aprons that had merely touched his skin were placed on sick people, they were healed of their disease and evil spirits were expelled. Get to see it, Mike Thurston, Bishop. A group of Jews was traveling from town to town, casting out evil spirits. They tried to use the name of the Lord Jesus in their incantations, saying, I command you in the name of Jesus, whom Paul preached, to come out. Okay, here's a problem right here. Here's the problem. Doc Thurston, help me preach this gospel right here, okay? Notice what they said, these sons. They said, I command you in the name of Jesus, whom Paul preached, to come out. I saw a problem right there. I saw a problem right there. Can y'all tell me where the problem is right there? Can y'all tell me where the problem is right there? All right. Then he says, 7 sons of Sceva, a leading priest, were doing this. This was the sons. This was PK kids doing this. PK kids. Michelle said, why didn't they send them to New York? I see the Pixies battles. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Again, it's political. So it said, but one time when they tried it, the evil spirits replied, I know Jesus, and I surely know Paul, is what they said. But okay, now tell me who you is again. That's what the evil spirit said to these sons. I know, yeah, okay. I know about this Jesus you mentioned, and this Paul who you said preach about Jesus. Yeah, we know them. We know them. But who you? Huh? Who? There it is. No authority. They didn't believe it themselves. Yeah. Familiar, but not authority. Oh my God. That's good. That's good, Bishop. That's good. Yeah. Name drop it. They want the name drop it. And the only name drop you should drop is the name of Jesus. But then they went to naming. That's what some of y'all get so deep. Y'all say, now God the Father of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, come in this room. And I'm like, okay, why y'all got to do name dropping though when you praying to God? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. 3 Jews. The 3 Utes. Why you got to drop their name though? Because last I checked, the Holy Spirit, God, Jesus blew on the disciples and say, receive. So now I walk with him, talk with him, and he tells me I am his own and the joy. Okay, all right. Yeah, so I don't have to drop Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, or the Amorites' names anymore. I don't have to use their names to further tell you the authority of Jesus Christ or God, okay, the Father, Son. I don't have to do none of that. I declared it because I took him with me. And by by the name of Jesus Christ, he gave me the authority to cast out this devil. You understand? Not through the name of Paul and Silas and Maurice Gregory, Joshua, Joseph, and Jabez. No, don't need that. These miscreants have family. Yep. Even Big Mama is packing. She may not have a landmine, but she knows how to holler out the window. Yep. Hoo-hoo! Yeah, come on. These are fire ants I talked about on my wall today. These are fire ants. And these fire ants, you don't see them until the wind blow a certain way and they can smell the sandwich that's at the picnic basket. And they smell it. And then pheromones go off. And all at one time, they leave the tree. And by the thousand, they are marching. That's what Amber Rogers is saying here. Those, what you saying here? Those Skiba sons got their... I'm trying to tell you. So he says, I know Jesus and I know Paul, but who are you again? Then the man with the evil spirit leaped on them, overpowered them, and attacked them with such violence that they fled from the house naked and battered. And the story of that spread all over the place. Can you imagine that? And let me tell you what's going to happen. The federal agents are going to come here and it's going to appear that they are doing a good work. You got to understand, this administration look at certain polls. They don't look at the national poll. They look at a certain poll and certain numbers and certain data. And they've got to deflect and detract and say, we did a great job. Coronavirus hit the United States, January, okay, and Donald Trump sat on it January, February, March, all right? He was calling it a hoax, a Democratic hoax, and this is only 4 people, and don't worry, it'll dry up in no time, and all these things. And then when it got really bad and the government had to shut down, all right, and then people, and then it uptick and all kind of stuff. People were dying like crazy. And then he decided to shut down the border, so we couldn't do European travel only to certain parts of the European nations where he didn't have no business. You understand what I'm saying? So now his talking points is, at the very beginning, stopped this thing. I saved many lives because I told y'all you can't travel over there to China. I saved millions of lives. I did this. But when you look at the timeline, he was mute and told y'all to drink Clorox. Now he wants y'all to eat Goya. I mean, Goya is good food, but never thought I'd see a president do a commercial on food products in the White House. Ain't that against some kind of law, y'all? Ain't that against some kind of moral code or constitutional authority to bring food in the White House and do a commercial? It's just amazing to me. It's got to be against some kind of moral code. All right. So the sons of Sceva cracks me up. That's what's going to happen. Because the United States always think that they're more powerful than anybody. They can solve all of the problems. Let Mikey eat it. Yeah, he'll eat anything. Hey, Mikey. Yeah. All right. Last but certainly not least, because I ain't had lunch, dinner, or breakfast yet. Okay. It reminds me of roach spray. Roach spray. Yeah. Raid. Okay. Yeah. A 45 love talking to the G unit. Y'all, when everybody Gill say the G unit, G stands for gull. Y'all finish it for me. Gull. Can y'all finish it for me? So whenever he says that, yeah. Roger says, yes, there is a code, a DOI employee shall not use or permit the use of his government position, title, or any authority associated with his public. Yep, there it is. I thought so. Because remember when his daughter was pushing her products and the White House joined forces even to the point where the press secretary, the first one, the guy, the press secretary was pushing, what's the daughter's name? I get Melania's name mixed up with his daughter's name. He treat them both the same, if you know what I mean. Nasty. All right. The press secretary was pushing. It wasn't so much the press secretary. It was, what's her name? Not Katie, this new girl, but what's the other chick that always been defending Trump for 4 years? The one who works in the office that you always see that you just can't stand when her and Cuomo go at it all the time. What's her name? She was pushing this girl's product. And I said, oh my God, is this even allowed? Ivanka, thank you, Cynthia. Pushing the Ivanka products. I'm very particular about my I'm gonna need you to be Bishop. Yeah. They wanted the apostles' mantle, but they didn't want the Michelle Carter, you boy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know, Effie. Hey, Effie, how you is? Vince said, bet you won't vote for him in November like you did last time. God has given you a second chance. Hey, Vince, Wiley, I never voted for Trump. So I'm not sure where that come from. Okay. Who told Vince I voted for Trump? I didn't even vote for Barack Obama, and I'm a Negroid. And this Democratic guy, Biden, I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Oh, Vince said, to whom it applies. Sorry, Vince, I thought you were talking to me. The one with the crooked eyes and oh yeah, what's her name? What's the crooked eye woman? Not Sarah Sanders, no. What's her name? Her husband and her disagree. Her husband tweets about Donald Trump in the negative, and that's her husband. What her name? Which one? Don't he have like 5 press secretaries? Right. She works in the White House. But she's not the press secretary. She just defends him. She was always defending him. What is her name? Kelly. Is it Kelly? Kellyanne? Is it Kellyanne? Oh God, I don't know. Kellyanne Conway. Thank you, Ramsey. Yeah, her. Kellyanne Conway was hawking Ivanka's products. It was crazy. I regret voting Obama. I voted what? My thing went away. I voted Jesus for you. Come on. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't vote for Barack Obama, nor did I vote for Trump. I didn't vote for Barack Obama not once or the second time he ran. I couldn't. It's you, June. It must be you. You the only one complaining. It must be your feed. Is that the one that talks about his lies being... Yes, Vince. That's it, Vince. She called it alternative facts. That's it. Alternative facts. Crazy. Crazy Howard. All right? That's what I call her, Crazy Howard. Yeah. So what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, roach spray. I lived next door. I had a neighbor that had a really bad roach problem. All right. I mean, it was bad. Their place was infiltrated by all kind of roach warfare. You walk in there and the roach would jump off the ceiling and attack you. And you wrestle on the floor with the roaches. Yeah, it's just attack. I didn't say I wasn't gonna vote, Sherry. I'm voting, but I ain't voting for who y'all voting for. Not doing it. Shoot, Vivian and Martin King and John Lewis and all these folks, they got bombed and spit on and all that stuff so that I can vote. So I vote every year, well, every 2 years and then every 4 years, but I ain't voting for who y'all voting for. And don't tell me, see now, if you don't vote for this person, then this person's gonna win. If you don't vote for this person, shut up. How you gonna tell me how to vote? Huh? I vote my conscience. Yeah, Pitts, it was a infestation. I mean, they was everywhere. They was bombing me and everything. So my house was fine. So they called in the exterminator. I need some of y'all to use that alternative facts defense at pearly gates. Yeah, I know. Are you going to do a show on candidates for November to discuss options? Oh, yeah, Thurston. I do every year on the Sirwalterj Jones show. Yeah, Sheriff says stop. You can hear them coming. Okay, so the roaches, I went over there to borrow sugar. One time, I should tell this story. One time I went over there, we went out for pizza. And then we decided to bring the pizza over. And they said, eat it at my house. I said, okay. And so they sat my slice of pizza in a plate. Well, they wanted to get the plate out the cabinet. And they sat my pizza on the sauce. It wasn't funny then, but it's funny now. And they set my plate on the salsa. The first thing that came to me over my mind was, I can't eat that pizza because you ain't washed the salsa. All right. Even in my house, my pots and pans and plates and what have you, they're in the cabinet. But when you pull them out, you still need to wash. I was taught that even though they've been in there for a while and you wash your dishes and put them in there. All right, when I pull my plate out, I don't just put food on my plate. I still wash the plate that was sitting in the cabinet. And that's the way I was trained. Now, if I'm wrong, y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Sherry says, stop with the roaches. Stop it. Yeah. Hips. You know I shouldn't tell it, but I got to tell it. This show is about Trump and roaches. Yeah, all we missing is Vince. I'm gonna need you to stop, Vince. Stop it. I'm gonna hit mute until you finish. I'm sorry, I get distracted. Y'all know I get distracted. All right, so they took the pizza, and they they put it on the plate. Now that wasn't the bad thing. That wasn't the worst part about that. The worst part was. As I sat at the table, before they put the plate on the table, there was a roach on the table, Sherry Lynn. And then they grabbed the plate and the roach was on the table and they did this. They took their hand and they scooped the roach off the table and they put my plate on the table and says, eat. And I said, okay. I said, can you go and get me some paper towels? Sheriff said, and he continues. Can you go get me some paper towels at the bathroom or something? So when they went to get the paper towels at the bathroom, I took that piece of pizza and I ripped it. I started ripping the piece of pizza. I started ripping it because the garbage can was right next to me. I started ripping it. So it wouldn't be so obvious, Mike. I ripped it in the garbage, all right? And I left some crumbs in the salsa. And then I wiped my mouth. And they came back, they said, dang, you tore that piece up. I said, yeah. That piece of sure was good. You want some more? No. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. Whew. Oh man. The Lord has blessed us. The Lord has blessed. I gotta go. All right, so I went next up. So they eventually called the exterminator in there. All right, they called they called the exterminator in there. So the exterminator came in there, was spraying everything, was spraying cracks and crevices and all kind of stuff. This is Glade, by the way. It's Glade. It's see-through Glade. Okay? They was spraying and putting bombs down, all kind of stuff. All right? So, class, let me ask you a question. Oh, Joe's Apartment. Joe's Apartment was my favorite movie. When did that come out? Like 1980 something, early 90s. Joe's Apartment was hilarious. All right. So, so we never saw a roach in my apartment. Never. All right. It's amazing how one dividing wall, roaches everywhere over there, but none on my side. When they exterminated next door, guess what happened? Can y'all tell me? The first one that comes up, I'm gonna give you a prize. Can y'all tell me what happened next? Can y'all tell me what happened next? The first one to tell me in the comments. It's coming in slow because I know y'all on delayed time. But the first one to tell me the right answer, I'm gonna give you a prize. Can y'all tell me what happened next? There it is. Hips got it. Hips came in first. Party at Walters. They came over. Cynthia. Yep. They came to my house. Yep. They moved. Yep. Come on, Chrissy. Yep. Wade. They visited me. Yep. I became the pastor. Yep. Come on, Daniel. They came over. Pitt said, "Here, is he done?" Shut up. Yep. They moved in. They came to my place, Beverly. Lonnie says, "I love Joe's Apartment." Ramsey said, "Surprise." They came on over. Yep. Come on, y'all. They moved in. They moved on in. One by one, here they come. "Hey, what y'all doing over here?" And they came over breathing real heavy. I'm like, "What's wrong, little roach? You all right?" "There's a war. There's a war going on. If you're gonna win." I said, all right. Sit down. Rest. I said, we got to get to the store. I went to the store and I stocked up on raid and bombs and all kind of stuff. I said, sit down, Roach. You all right? "Yeah, I'm gonna make it." I said, "You need any water? Yeah. Give me some water. So I went ahead and dipped some water on. I dipped some water on my finger and I said, here, little Roach. He said, "Oh, you are a gentleman and a scholar." I said, "How's your family?" "I left them behind. I couldn't rescue them. They didn't make it." I said, "Okay. Well, I got some bad news for you." "What, bruh?" I took care of him. Yeah, I put him out of his misery. He called me Dr. Kevorkian. I was his Dr. Kevorkian. They didn't knock. They just came on in. I almost fell up. Yeah, man. I took care of it. So what am I trying to say here as I close it down and get me something to eat? What am I trying to say here? Not only did they come, they brought the entire family. Well, this family didn't make it. They didn't make it. They didn't make it. Yeah. Stop, Walter. Are you? Y'all, June McClain is got Juma Productions, and I am not auditioning. So I had to call the exterminator. So the exterminator came over and he was like, "How you get these roaches in this house?" I said, "Because you went next door a couple of days ago and you sprayed next door and them Negroes came over here." "Oh man, we got a problem." He said, "No, you got a problem. You're going to get these roaches out of my house." So what's the moral of the story? Here's the moral of the story. Let me show you the map. The map is going to show you the moral the moral of the story. Let me pull up the map again of Chicago. Okay? Y'all remember this map, boys and girls? Remember I was telling y'all that down here in the South, where the black folks are, all right? And this is what gang stuff is. Well, somebody's getting ready to spray raid in this southern part of Chicago. All right? Guess what's going to happen to the northern part, y'all? Huh? Can y'all tell me what's getting ready to happen? Hey, white folks. You white folks who live up north. Guess what's getting ready to happen? You call in the exterminators? Huh, white folks? Hey, white folks, you call in the DEA, the ATF, the U.S. Marshal Service, Department of Homeland Security, FBI, raid. Guess what's getting ready to happen? Yeah, this is my third closing, Lonnie. and they brought their mama, their daddy, their sisters, and all. Yep, they sure did. Guess what's getting ready to happen up in the Rogers Park area? Yeah, y'all live in Evanston? They coming. they coming, y'all. Kenilworth. Oh, they on their way. What's the moral of the story? Cause lost and turned out. Yeah, Olivia. Yeah, they about to get an anointing overflow. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I almost killed myself running to get here. Yeah, they about to get it. Guess who's coming to dinner? Guess who's coming to dinner? Fire ants smell the food. Come on, hips. Come on, hips. That's good. It's good comeback, Doc. Good comeback. You know how to really unpack Sir Walter Jones's messages. That's pretty good. They running to your hood. They coming. Jules said they already in Evanston. Yeah, that's true. That's where my church is. And I get to lock the doors when I leave the sanctuary. Yeah, they coming. They on the way. Get ready, white folks. They coming to get you, Barbara. They're coming to get you, Barbara. Matter of fact, can I play that? No, if I play that, I might get a strike on my YouTube account. I need all the money I can get. Matter of fact, speaking of money, there it is. Because if I play that, matter of fact, y'all can type it in here, and then y'all play it, and then you know what I'm talking about. I used to do this to Barbara Taylor all the time. They're coming to get you, Barbara. Y'all know where that come from? Can y'all tell me where that come from? I'm pulling it up on YouTube. All right. What's that? The Grateful Dead. What's it called? They coming to get you. There it is, Barbara. Right there it is. They coming to get you. All right. Play that one right there. It's 1 minute long. They coming to get you, Barbara. That thing cracked me up every time. All right. So white folks, they coming to get you. Buddy Gill, you didn't hear. He appealed and what y'all talking about? All right. Okay, so the troops are coming, not the troops. The agents are coming, pretty much the troops are coming to Chicago. Yeah, Night of the Living Dead. And can we revisit this like 30 days after they come? Let's give them 30 days to solve our problems. Okay? Can we do that? Huh? Can we give them 30 days? He bringing all those agencies here. Let's give them 30 days to see what's going to happen. And then let's come back and revisit this, the Sir Walter Jones Show. Can we do that? All right? Pull out your calendars, boys and girls. Pull out your calendars and put in 30 days from the time the boots get here. And then let's look at the crime rate in Chicago and see what happens. Y'all remember Baltimore? Y'all remember Missouri? Mike Brown and all that stuff? Y'all remember all that stuff? Has this ever happened there, and will it work? No, they've never done this before. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Good luck. Can we get some music tonight? The calm before the storm. Yeah, you might. I would have given it to you right now, but the keyboard is too far away. That's not going to change anything. Renetta. 30 days to see what happens. 30 days, Pitts. 30 days. Let's see what they're going to do in 30 days. Okay? Check the stats. And then we'll look at it, and then we'll say, okay, wow. The numbers went down by 5. Because I'm telling you, they are going to spin this like a top. You hear me? Trump and his administration going to spin this so hard. You are going to get so dizzy when he tells you we sent them there, and now the rate of crime and there's peace in Chicago, he's going to be telling you that's what he's going to run on. How I fix Chicago. Understand? You better mark my words. I got a big mouth. Donald Trump, mark my words, is going to tell y'all in his thingy things that I fix Chicago, vote for me, and I'll set you free. Trying to tell y'all. Y'all ain't listening to me? Okay, y'all. The nightly news is on. I gotta go. Lester Holt is on. And 1,000. Yeah, see? Lester Holt is on. Okay. See? Right there. What they say? COVID. And then I'm gonna let y'all watch the news with me, okay? I can't play the sound or I'll get shut down. Okay, what else? He might have already mentioned the troops. There it is. There it is. Trump's response. There it is. Let's see that they're going to put any captions on the thingy. Look at that. Look at that. Uh-oh. Okay. Y'all see that? I'm about to watch this now. Okay. I'm gonna let y'all go, though, as I watch this. It's going to be good. That is what... There's a... Hold on. There's a fly. He been getting on my nerves since I've been on this show. Make sure you did. Fly been bothering me since I've been on this show. I've been trying to ignore him, giving him the benefit of the doubt. Must be an infestation next door. Must be flies everywhere next door to my house. Auntie Laura will counter it all. Yeah. Oh yeah. Trying to tell you. Okay, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta go. This is the best thing that the pandemic could have ever done for you, giving you the opportunity to talk. June, I've been doing live stream for at least 6 years now. You just new to the show. So let me give you this. Let me give you this. I've been doing the Sirwalterj show for at least 6 years now. No countdown is needed because Trump is going to be on television every day. Yep. Every day. I am everyday people. Hold on. I can't play with the right hand and give you that bass sound. Sorry. I was about to jam. Jamming on the one. Why am I still on when the news is on? I'm just trying to read what y'all saying here so I can go. Crazy, I know, boy. June get on my nerve. We must bind the spirit of murder. That's it. So that's how I'm going to close. I'm going to close like this since I got probably, 3 minutes, clock keeper? The government is trying to fight a spiritual problem with a natural solution. I keep telling y'all, it's not going to work. There is an evil spirit lurking. I do believe that demons are territorial. Somebody asked me that question today. I think it was Jason Shepard about a spirit over Chicago. Yes, there's a spirit over Detroit as well, and St. Louis and Albuquerque and Kansas, the spirits, and they are territorial. Absolutely. All right. Now, there is an evil thing going on in the hearts of men. Their hearts are evil. We saw the evil in many of them that you didn't even know were evil. You saw it as they were marching in the streets. That's it, Maurice, Pastor. You can't legislate sin. There's nothing you can do about sin with guns and policies and regiments and all this stuff. You try and do all that stuff when there is an evil inside of a person. So Jesus walked up to a man who had demons in him, and Jesus himself asked the demon, "Who are you?" Why? Why did Jesus ask the man who was in the grave site cutting himself? Why did he ask the demon inside of him, "Who are you?" Can y'all tell me? Clock keeper, I done got stirred up. My preaching and started. So I got to buy 2 minutes? No, I can't buy 2 minutes because I just need to know from these people. I got to preach this gospel. Cassandra, Charlie, I'm sorry. Yeah, Charlene, am I coming on tonight? Somebody asked me. Probably not. This is probably my one fits all. I got to get back to my writing. All right. Okay. I mean, if y'all need me to come back tonight, I'll come back tonight. That's if y'all want me to come back tonight, no problem. All right. Okay. Huh? Jesus never said what? He never said what? Why did Jesus ask them, who are you? Crease says we are legion because we are many. Blessed to you, TTB. Charlene says, it's up to you. Yeah. Okay. Can y'all tell me? Can y'all please tell me? Why did Jesus ask the demon, who are you? Okay. What did a name Terry, tell me, what did Jesus say? Can you tell me what Jesus said, Terry? Thank you, Hips. Jesus said, who are you? Identify yourself. Terry said that Jesus never asked the demon the question. I'm not sure if that's what Terry was trying to say. But what did Jesus say then? Huh? Can y'all help me out? Need to know what to call it. Yes. Huh? He asked, what? Yeah, Donald. Yes, that's it. Yeah. Who recorded that? Jesus is okay. Now you, Terry, you must be on something else. Yeah, you on something else. Cause yeah. All right, yeah, Terry, you on something else. So I can't deal with that right now. That's another fight. I can't deal with that. Go to Luke 8:30. Jesus asks, what is your name? What is your name? Joyce, I love you, girl. Yes. What is your name? In order to cast the thing out, you have to call it back. Come on. Yes. So the others watching would know it was, come on. That's good too. I like that. Yes. Yeah, he's back. Yeah, come on. We rebuke you, Satan, and come on, Charlene. That's it. Mike Thurston said they understood rank and order, so Jesus dealt with them. Trying to tell y'all. Understand? And when you understand military, you will understand evil and good, because this is God was a military God. The Bible language and its narrative is twofold. One is agricultural, and two is military. God's army was a military. His people were militant. So he spoke on those terms, and demons have a succession like God too have a succession. Military. It's like the Joint Chiefs of Staff here in the United States. There's a succession in the military arm of the government. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So Jesus asked, what position do you hold in the military? Y'all understand? All right. And they said, we're legion. How many is a legion? A Roman legion is between 6,000 and 10,000 soldiers. So the demon says, we are legion, for we are many. That's how many demons was inside of this man. And so once Jesus identified the power and how many there are, then it's like a doctor who asks you what's wrong. And then you tell him. He's not going to just give you medicine because you said you're sick. The doctor asks, what's wrong? Where do it hurt? And then they'll ask you about, when you say I'm in pain, then he'll say, from the scale of 1 to 10, where is the pain? Because now I know how to deal with you and deal with this pain or this ailment. You understand? That's what's happening here. The military is coming here, whether you call them troops or agents, I don't care what you call them. They're an authoritarian force, and they're going to come here, but they ain't going to ask, who are you? They're going to try to overtake a spiritual matter with using military natural force, and it's going to fail. Because this is an evil spirit lying dormant in the souls of man. And right in front of you, he's going to manifest himself with that weapon pointing right at him. That evil spirit is going to manifest itself and say, pull the trigger. All right. Y'all better listen to me, old Uncle Sir. And that's why saints today can't move demonic forces. They refuse to. Yes. Yeah, that's it, Amber. Y'all don't know what to call them. You don't know what to call him. You need to know his name, the spirit of them that, come on, Sheila Pierce. I was waiting on you. Okay, now the answer says, but didn't Jesus already know? That's a good one right there. That's a good one. Yeah, hey, y'all, Terry came to the show. Terry Shank came to the show late. He didn't come at the beginning of the show when I debunked everything he just said here. Terry, if you're going to go against us and how we are, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, when you want to go against us, at least check the facts first before you. Now, I put you on the Jumbotron. You should be honored I got you on the Jumbotron. But if you're going to go against my belief, at least check the facts first. We have to pray that God dispatches angels to combat this for us. Yes. Yeah, them so the emotions are all over the place. Damn, Connolly. All right. Did Jesus know? Because here's the thing. I'm in trouble, y'all. Clock keeper going, man. That shit crazy. That clock keeper crazy. All right. Did Jesus know? Because Jesus was 100% man and 100% God. He wasn't. I always say this. He wasn't half man. For him to half know something, you can't be half pregnant. You understand? So did he know? Because there are many things that Jesus knew, but his response was, it seemed like he didn't know, but people were around Jesus most of the time. So his response seemed to be human frailty, but he purposely sometimes played the dumb role. Why? There it is, June. Stay with me, girl. Stay with me. Come on, that's it. That's good. That's it. Because notice when he raised Lazarus from the dead, notice what Jesus' words were to his Father. Clock keeper, help me. All right. Notice what his words were to his Father when he was praying. Before he said, Lazarus, rise, he says, now God, my Father, for the sake of those who what? Can y'all fill that in? Fill it in, y'all. Fill it in. Of course, Jesus knew his name, but Jesus was exerting his force and his power and was directly speaking to the coward demon. Yes, he called him out and he called him by name. I'm trying to tell y'all, the saints know it. But some of y'all act like you don't know it. All right? Some of y'all act like you don't know it. But the saints know it. They know. There's some of my friends ask questions. They know the answer, but they ask questions because they want to hear the teacher expound on it, because for those who don't know, Deatrice is good at that. Amber is good at that. Pitts is good at that. Barbara Taylor used to do that all the time. She'll ask a question. She plays the dumb role. She asks a question. She know the answer because I know she know the answer. And then it opens up a window of opportunity for me to answer it. And then she'll say, okay. She never say, yeah, I knew the answer. She'll say, all right. All right. And I love it. I love it because iron sharpens iron. That's what it does, y'all. Was this partially done for the crowd, though? The actress asked the question. See, the actress is one of them. All right. I think Amber had a great answer for this. And many of y'all had a great answer for this. Okay. Now, we can't be reading into everything because if it's not brought out expressively, the answer, then all we're doing is guessing. But because we know the strength and the mentality of God, we know the heart of God. Let's put it that way. Don't say you don't know the heart of God. He showed you in the Bible the heart. 1 Corinthians, he talked about the heart. He says, I showed you a mystery that I didn't show the principalities or these angels or these demons or what have you. He says, I showed you my heart. In the Old Testament, he says, I don't even tell my secrets until I tell it to the prophets first. So we act like we don't know. All right. So Jesus, this man, yet this God is standing here and he's casting out demons and he's healing people. Surely he knows what's lying inside this person for him to have that power. He knows, but he have to express it in a way. He have to play things out because humans are around. Number two, the demons inside had to understand the authority. Why? Before he ascended, he descended into the lower parts of the earth, and down there were demons that were chained in Hades or Sheol. Why was they chained down there, and who were these demons? This is the after show. I'm gonna have to come back, y'all. I'm gonna have to come back. I'm tired, y'all. Clock keeper, please, baby, please, okay? And who are those? These were the demons from Genesis chapter 6. From these angels came down to have sex with the women, all right, the daughters of men, and they began to have these babies called the Nephilim, all right, these giants, men of honor, all right, of renown. And then God says, it's too much sin on this earth. I got to get rid of them. And he sent the flood and he wiped them out. But many of them were chained in Hades. And Jesus went down there and preached to the spirits in hell. Who were these spirits? They were those Nephilim. And he preached not salvation to them. He proclaimed who he was. And that's why the demons, when he said, who are you? They says, it is not our time. They says, please don't cast us into the deep. Where was this deep? That same place where their cousins were, chained in Hades. This is too much for me. It's too powerful for me to teach right now. Fallen angels. Yes. Come on, man. Yeah, this is too deep for me. Bishop says Jesus asked Adam a similar question. Thank you, sir. Where art thou? It was not that God did not know. He was trying to get Adam realize his predicament. Saint, come on, man. He was about to deal with it. Man, Doc, I'm glad you're here. You saved, man. Let me give you something. Yeah. Let me. Thank you, brother. Because I ain't got no money. They ain't sending me nothing. My offerings are low. Wait, son here. Woo, it's too much. It's too much. Deidre says, I'm sorry, because she started this mess. She's hey, clock keeper. The actress is the problem for why my show is probably over 10, 15 minutes. All right. The actress did this. Don't blame it on the boogie. Okay, please do a show about the Christian women who tried to paint over the beard. She was yelling. Yeah, I saw that yesterday and day before. I saw that they were Trump supporters and speaking in tongues and all this stuff. And yeah, just too much. You preaching good. Yeah. Cassandra, I'm trying, but the people don't want to listen to me. It's like the what? Now clock keeper. Now, you can't be preaching and be the clock keeper because you're supposed to be shunning me off the show. Now you preaching. Now I got to read it. It's like the parent that walked in on a child with the scissors in his hands and fabric. Yeah, first thing, did you? Yes. Did you do that? That's good. That's good. That's pretty good. Mm-hmm. We need an after show. Oh, we in the after show. We in this after show. Hey y'all. Right. Go to your room. Now look at Terry, y'all. Look at Terry. Y'all just look at him. Y'all see Terry? There's Terry. Now, those of you who are psychologists out there, and those of you who are, you say you have a discerning spirit. You say you have a discerning spirit. Okay. Can y'all discern Terry? Huh? There's Terry again. All right. Can y'all dig deep? See, I use these shows as a training ground for those of you who are in ministry. You might be evangelists, you might be teachers or pastors, or whatever. Okay, I use it as an opportunity to let y'all see stuff like that, and then you could then say, let me analyze what's going on inside of this man or this woman. Who are they? See, once a person begins to speak, then you can tell where they are, so you know how to deal with them accordingly. How a person asks a question tells me what they believe. Are y'all with me? Now I'm using my psychological strength. All right. So when I see stuff like that, I say, oh, okay, I'm not going to deal with that because that's a distraction. And sometimes, like today, I say, I want y'all to see what I got to deal with. Don't block them. Don't delete them. That's a coward move. That's a coward spirit. Don't go speaking in tongues and buying and this and that. No, talk to them. Say, oh, I see what you're dealing with. And then decide it's above my pay grade. I'm not going to fool with that. See, the atheists come on my wall all the time, and I deal with them accordingly, and they usually run away. I ran all the way home because they don't realize, they think that all I know is just the Bible, and I'm one of them country bumpkin Kojic preachers. That's all they think I am. I pull out my physical science book, my biology book. Okay, I pull out my hardcore books about dealing with science, and then when I get through with them, they're like, never mind. He no one of them. He not one of them. He remember the Sunday school lesson Sunday was talking about that Jesus was in the synagogue preaching and teaching, and they're like, how does he know this stuff? He didn't go to the schools we went to. How does he know this stuff? So the atheists come to me and say, how June McClain know about that stuff? She didn't go to the rabbinical schools. She didn't go to the astrological schools of astrology. We just made up a word. Timekeeper calling you. Oh, my bad. Oh, sorry, Wade. Where's she at? She in here? Of course, Jesus went to hell. Read the scriptures, brother. Okay, let me go. That was funny. That was funny. All right, I got to go. Hey, June, that was your husband calling when my phone rang. Your husband ain't there with you? He must be at work making that money because he just called me and I couldn't answer the phone. I should have answered it and put it on speakerphone because that was Tony McClain. My dear brother, I call him what I call him? He's a fixer. Yeah, I call him the fixer. He fixes everything. If I got a problem, if there's a problem in my life, take it to Tony. Take it to Tony. Yeah, he's the fixer. He fixed a lot of stuff for me. Okay, I'm packing up and going home. All right. Gotta go. Gotta go. When the actual leave, I gotta go too. I love y'all. I gotta finish watching this, which means I'm gonna have to rewind it. As some Asian woman talking about, Wells Fargo customers outrage over mortgage holds. Wells Fargo was at it again, y'all. Wells Fargo. See-through. Wells Fargo was at it, y'all. They're doing it again. I don't know how they stay in business after that fiasco they played a couple years ago. What's wrong with Wells Fargo? Y'all, any of y'all work for Wells Fargo? All right, gotta go. Bye, y'all. Oh, one more. Let's give Terry an opportunity. Let's see. Bye. Hit the share button. If you're on YouTube, take your thumb, your anointed thumb, and hit the like button. Bam! I mean, smash that thing to smithereens and all the way down to the spirits in hell. Smash the like button and just say, hi! Okay, bye!
Goodbye! Goodbye!